Good evening, November
Hello.
Foxtrot. There we
Good
go, all
evening, good
around.
evening.
How are you all doing?
Fine.
You guys, my
Getting
day.
there.
My day.
Joined this evening by Pablo from Tactical Delta Group. We're going to be chatting all about the amazing site that they've got, as well as sort of Milsim, Pablo's background, etc. as well. So, Pablo, do you want to just introduce yourself? Give us a feel for who you are first.
Uh, I don't know who I am. I don't speak English. Okay, I will try, guys. I've been learning the English language for some time, so I'll introduce myself. Okay, my name is Pavel. So everybody call me Pablo because obviously it's much easier for everyone in this country. I do not make any drugs. Don't worry. I do airsoft. Yeah, so that's my main thing. If somebody would say that's a Escobar of the BBs, mostly it's a white stuff as well. A bit bigger. I'm one of the runners on the Tactical Delta Group airsoft site. Obviously with Lucas. Lucas is not with us. I'm representing that today. Him as well, and that was our biggest dream to create the airsoft sites. Lucas was one of the main guys who jumped to me with this idea because I've got experience. He had some land, so we just like Power Rangers, together, together. Yeah, we did together, and now he's happy that because he got his own little world. Me too, and the weekends I'm just disappearing in the woodland, and it's just only man, it's Socom, just radio, nothing else, no phones, just radio. Well, yeah, I smell vodka or something. That's I'll be around. Some little break. Obviously, Camelback 2.5 liter in my backpack is on and
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
So this and that is still clear like water, isn't it?
Yeah.
No. Obviously, I've been in Poland before I left Poland to UK. I've been in the Polish military police services, and after that, I decided to quit because but that time in Poland was very bad. A lot of Polish bases has been closed because of the politician party, and that was a big decision just to leave and get something on my own bill. So I decided to become a mercenary and work in the private areas because that was the best option and good income, yeah, as well. So few places in the world, but later we're gonna talk about that. And I was happy to participate in some real events in few places in the world because that gave me a lot of experience, which one I just using that now for people and the airsoft players which are coming to our airsoft site. So I'm happy to share with my experience because and I met a lot of very nice people in this country as well. Obviously they didn't talk to me in the way that I'm this and that, but you can recognize some ex-SAS specials as well, and so I've been in contact with them. So we've been talking about certain things. That was like an unexpected meeting sometimes, and I met another guys in my life, and I said that in this country I need to do something with it, and then I met Lucas. And Lucas said, "You need to come with me one day to the one place." And he showed me that space, and I said, "Fucking wow, wow!" I'm so horny, man. Just make it real. Yeah, that's it. This is what we do. There was a lot of transport has been dropped in this place. A lot of pallets, wood, metal, fences, everything, mate. It was all crazy. Literally every single day, we've been living from our jobs to get to the van, to tipper and other vehicles and drop all this stuff to our airsoft site. And we've been back home around 11, 12 o'clock mostly. Yeah, he was father because he was dropping me and then he was driving to his home. It's just like, and then next day he would need to go to his job. And he was honestly tired. That was very easy
Yeah.
to see on his face, and me too. But we had opportunity to take a lot of things literally for free. So it was good deal for us. And the owners of the waste disposal company, Polish one on the Ruislip in London, he said, "I will take whatever you want." There was a lot of wood, a lot of different stuff, and we just been taking that. Yeah. So, and still we've got some offers that if you're interested, you can take this and that, and still some like 20 feet containers or something, can be ready to drop some nice stuff on our site. We had like honestly two big skips, like 12 tons of the sandbags. Literally, it was like 500-600 bags each container, mate. So you can build whatever you want with it, like whole bunker. Let's build it. Yeah, that was another story with it because been some whiskey things, building stuff, and I just and I just collapsed like Tom Cruise in the Mission Impossible. Yeah, whole wall collapses. Let's build something with playwoods, and that's it.
Yeah.
We didn't finish that, but players go. That players they having fun, playing that, especially throwing grenades to the bunker, and the but now is a bit shredded. Yeah, of the BBs. So when you look at the bunker, it looks like a fucking real one, like after the bullets. That's a 100% realism on tactical Delta group, and obviously some few empty bottles in the bunker as well. That's been there's some Russian troops in there or Polish. Yeah, well, obviously, and we want to like we want to like keep this site clean as well. Yeah. So because of the environmental protection and animals there and everything, we've got like a bags everywhere to collecting all the rubbish and everything. And the Lucas is crazy about that because when he sees something, he's literally packing everything to the bags and dropping to the right places. It's crazy, man. So well, you can't like rush him.
Yeah.
He's like, he's like, he's like, it needs to be everything in order. Yeah, because that's kind of it's his job, organization of the terrain and stuff like that. I'm the person who's like mostly training people, talking with them, doing some like a pyro stuff, shoppings and this and that. He's like organizing mostly like a petrol shopping as well. This whole rubbish people and setting up whole site and safe zone before we starting the event and stuff like that. So it's kind of his areas. I'm just for running with people and talking with them, teaching them, and that's it. So because he's got different experience, I've got different experience, so it's just like that. But it is nice, honestly, to have our own space for the weekends because I don't have to travel anywhere. It's literally very close to my house. So even being there for a whole weekend is honestly crazy. Like 20 minutes away. It's different world. It's just like a jungle, So obviously, some part of my family is like, yeah, are you fucking going there again? For the weekend, you going there? So obviously, I'm going there.
Yeah, we'll
can't
get
stop.
That one.
No, I can't stop. Honestly, it's like an addiction right now. To be honest, every weekend when I can, I'm there, like for a full weekend. Even when we don't have any events,
you're there
building some stuff. We do some improvements. Like now we the Greg was there with Lucas and they create another 3 foxholes around the Russian base, which one we built before. So we need to like add some sandbags, some pallets, make sure that the walls around are protected, so they're not going to collapse on the players. And that's a hell of a lot of job because these foxholes are like a few meters per few meters, and they've got just one entrance. So and they're like 1 meter deep. So we need to build some stuff and camo netting, stuff like that. But there's a lot of like places which we want to like convert it for the little outposts. Yeah. So we need to like grab a lot of boards, timbers, obviously thousands of screws and screw it another like a building inside, because there's like some big spaces around the trees because some animals been like lying down there. There was like a home of them or something. They disappeared from since we moved there, and we've been moving a lot in this terrain. They just gone and they left this space. Yeah, so we're gonna cut a few trees, the little trees, and we're gonna build some like an outpost there, like a bunker or something.
Nice.
Because that's gonna be unexpected. As you just literally imagine that you're walking on the road, yeah, or vehicle just on feet, and someone is shooting you through the bushes, yeah, and then you're realizing there's some fucking building there, yeah. So because you can't see that from the like from the point of your view, when you're walking towards the base. But if you are in the building, you can see literally what's behind, because if you're in the shadow, you see what is in the bright light. Yeah, so easy. But yeah, the people are happy, being there. To be honest, I've been asking a lot of people that if they're happy, what we need to do, what we need to add, and there's pretty much everything is in order and it's all fine. Save zone was bad before, because there's an old quarry, and there was they've been digging and looking for some chalk, and there's a lot of train tracks there, a lot of steel pieces, which one we've been cutting with Lucas by the angle grinder. We've been digging some concrete as well. The excavator was working honestly a few hours on that place as well, to make sure that when the car park, they're not going to drive on something, and they're not going to lose the tires. So yeah, we had to clean up everything and move some stuff. We bought another containers, for us, for people, for our stuff to just store it somewhere, and the truck's been delivering them there. And that was we had to prepare the whole road because the trucks couldn't drive there, so we had to cut the trees literally like that on a certain height. Come on, man. Oh, that was crazy, man.
So how big is the site?
It's almost 61.8 hectares in total, plus there's an airfield in the middle.
Wow.
And the owner of this land,
if I bring up Google Maps, because I couldn't see a map online, but it'd be interesting just to chat about.
I think Canal, because you're Canal Cottages, aren't you? That's
that's the place, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that you are literally. Are you on the canal? So do you have access to the canal?
Yeah. So I see there's a Springwell lock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the main gate here, next to the bridge, and then you've got the follow the road on the right side of the river, of this canal. Yeah, it's on the top. Not here. We go to the top. Top. Yeah, we're going top. Yeah, exactly.
There,
yeah. And then you've got this corner. So in the corner where you see these three white containers, that's a Lucas containers, and that was a hanging monkey. This place, all this trees gone. In the place where all these trees here, there's we created parking at the Sunday. The Greg was converting this place for parking, for shooting range, and for CQB facilities, which we're gonna build in the future right now. And the place where there's a hanging monkey, there's a safe zone, and that's an old factory. And we have some containers there, and the place where there's a briefing, and the people can literally get up and talk with us. We have a little shop there and stuff like that. So, and after that, the whole terrain up to this little field which is next to the canal, whole this woodland, bit of the field on this side, and the whole main area which is filled with an airfield and this landing strip, up to this place where you go a last trees before the a farming field. This is whole terrain up to Springwell Lane on the bottom. When you go to arrow down, and then you've got a triangle on the bottom. No, that's the houses here. Our terrain is ending where's the S from a Springwell Lane on the road. So yes, exactly. That's a border. Yeah, and it's going the same line with a road. Yeah. Behind is Auto Ted and the Greenfield Motor Engineering, and it's hitting the gate back. So that's our terrain. So, for example, from the one end to the safe zone to walk, you need at least 35-40 minutes to walk, just like you're walking to the shop or something. So that's why you're using vehicles there, because walking there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is the canal your boundary line then? going upwards?
Yeah. And with Lucas, we've been walking in a few places because we still probably didn't discover many square meters of this terrain. And we discovered 5 weeks ago, there's a car wrecks lying down under the cliffs, old cars from 1940, 1950.
Wow.
You know,
Oh, okay.
yes, and like upside down, you know, on the roof. And we didn't like realize that we have some things like this. And there's a nice place, like for example, for scenario for Milsim, where you can drop some cases with Intel and some coding, on laptop, whatever,
Yeah.
and people can just send some recon squad and just find it, you know. And at the same time, somebody can attack them from above, because this terrain is like deep from the top, from the road down is at least like 25-26 meters down deep, and then it's flat and all cars lying down, you know. And it is tough terrain, and it needs like required some people with some strength, to be honest, because there's walking there just like that is not, that's not for like walk in the park. You need some strength, and if especially if you're heavy, it will be very difficult for you to just go down there. So we've been testing that. I've been testing that with you guys as well, and it's literally tough terrain. So we're thinking about to attach some ropes for people,
Right.
so
Yeah.
when they can grab it and climb up or climb down. So that's no problem for us. I've got some 120 meters ropes, because I was doing some in construction work, some upselling as well, and I've got a few ropes, so I can just use it, because I stopped doing that. I've got little kids now, so if I fall down, you know, I'll be single. I don't care, you know, they can scrap me, you know, with a scrapper, you know, from the asphalt, you know, but not now. It's like I need to be here, you know.
Yeah.
They need a father, you know. Still, my son is like telling me, like, "Daddy, I'm a soldier." Daddy's bigger soldier, yeah. He's 3 years old, yeah. So that's kind of crazy, funny, you know, to see. Monday they've been. First day in the nursery, yeah, and obviously, what's your name? I'm a soldier.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't expect that. You know, it was kind of, you know, funny. My son, you know, introduced himself in the front of all this woman, you know, and the kids, that he's a soldier. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
so you're running. So at the site, you're running it as an airsoft site, but I've heard, or from my understanding, you're doing regular milsims. Your intention is to basically run.
Yeah, that was our first plan, to run just only milsims, yeah. But obviously, a lot of people been, some of them been calling us, texting us the email, sending some emails, texting us on the WhatsApp groups and stuff like that. They, what about the skirmishes and the battle sims, yeah. Even the YouTubers, which I've been talking with, they told me that the battle sim, if it's 12 hours, 12 hours is too long. 8-10 hours is fine. So there's
Wimps.
Yeah, but there's a certain people in UK which one they love milsims, yeah, and it doesn't matter that gonna be 48 hours or 24 hours, 36 hours or whatever, they will attend because they love it, they like it. This is what they do.
Yeah.
Please
But
say you're going to do a 48 hour.
But the rest of the people, they prefer to come just for a whole day. Yeah, some of the new guys, they tried the milsim for the first time 3 weeks ago. Yeah, and they've been preparing for that, obviously, but they need some training as well, because, you know, it's like I can sleep everywhere, honestly, everywhere. I just need a little bag of foil or something, or just some netting, you know, for my face, just to stay away from mosquitoes and other bugs. So that's it, and I can just sleep in the grass, under the tree, whatever. I don't mind. But some of the people, they've been like setting up the tents and everything, like they came for the, you know, festival or something. You know, this is fucking war. You know what I mean? So I said, what are you doing, guys? Come on. Nobody gonna wait for you that you're gonna set up the fucking tent and the BB bag. You know, you need to be fucking ready. You know, I said, no gear, nothing. You know, he set up the tents. Come on, we need to like move it quick. Yeah, build up, because somebody can attack us and what. But I was chilling, you know, a bit, you know. Then we left the Russian base with few guys on the NVGs, and we scared the other group at night in the NATO base. Oh, who's that? I don't see you, but I see you. That was fun, you know. Funny guys, happy guys. You know, something happened at night. You know, a few rounds shot.
So what sort of, so with your milsims that you've run, because you've only run a few so far, haven't you?
Yeah,
It's only been
because
open this year, isn't it?
yeah, we are like totally fresh. It's like a third month,
Mm-hmm.
just a third month. We open not because we opened in July. I mean, few people have
right,
been
yeah.
invited before, like in the end of June and stuff like that, but just few guys attend. And our grand opening was at 19th of July. So some people came, some not. Some people like promised us to be there, they never been there. You know, like with people, you know.
The
So that's
normal.
why yeah. So that's why I just do not believe what the people saying sometimes because they promising, you know, more things and you just having a fucking, you know, snake shit, you know. Yeah.
So
Andy,
yeah.
Andy, just quickly, what's the size of Redcon? I'm just trying to work out comparable sizes because I know that Tactical Delta Group, your site is obviously, I think, equivalent to Ground Zero, where they hold the National Airsoft Festival. So if anyone has been there's about 150 acres, which I believe is nigh on comparable to 60 hectares. So you are probably up there in terms of one of the largest sites.
Well,
possibly in the UK.
Redcon. You're talking about Redcon. That's a Rift.
No, so
yeah.
yeah, so
Rift.
Andy does some stuff with Rift.
So Rift
Redcon,
got
I'm just trying to think of the size
yeah.
of
So
it.
Rift got around 110 acres.
Yeah,
It's around 110.
Yeah, it's
So
about that.
it's something around 30 some hectares. We've got 61, so it's around 152 acres.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
no, I think
you're
your site's
double the
probably one of the
size, isn't
largest in the UK at that point. Like, I don't know what the largest is.
yeah, but you know,
so
a lot of people
sounds cracking.
Yeah, a lot of people saying that we one of the we just only one that big airsoft site on this part of UK right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes, Imperium
Yeah.
Airsoft was still smaller than us, yeah, but like more east London behind the east side, and there was another one somewhere, and there was as well like 70 something acres, 100 acres, but they shut down as well. But bunker 51 shut down. HQ North is shut down. I don't know what is happening, but we just a lot of people just owners of the airsoft sites, they renting the properties. Yeah. So our advantage is that we like got someone who is an owner, private owner, and he won't do anything with this site at all. And he said, do whatever you want to do there. It's up to you. What are you doing there? I don't mind. Do whatever you like. That's fine. So we did a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's it. Even the pyro is, we're accepting all kind of pyro on our airsoft site. Obviously, the homemade's not.
Because they don't burn it down.
I don't want to spend like another, 2-3 hours with some fucking scissors and leather man,
some of that Polish vodka flying about and
and some exploding jars with nails and stuff like this. No. No. This is not fucking Afghanistan now, guys. And then I'm not gonna spend another few hours of trying to get some debris from someone's body blooding out. No. No, I saw these things in real life. I don't want to see it again. That's it. So that's why that's why I said before, we've got adult rules. People can do whatever they want to do, but just stay safe and be careful with parents. After Hoyven just showed me you've got both hands. That's it. Simple. It's just a confirmation that it's all good. Yeah.
Oh, genuinely, it's really cool. Like I've always wanted to. I've played at Ground Zero down in sort of Ringwood Pool area, Southampton, a few times, and I've always said it'd be absolutely cracking to do a milsim on a site that large, because in the UK you don't really have the opportunity to do that a lot of the time. Like, there just isn't that size, and to hear that you've only got a site that is burgeoning, you're spending loads of time and effort in and making it sound really cool. And you're also going, we want to do milsims. It's just, to me, it's like, yes, mate, I'm all over that.
Yeah, it's just you need to guys visit us and then see, by your own eyes what is happening there, because obviously it's hard to sometimes explain what the people doing there, what we doing there. You need to just see it. But like for example, Pirate Night, we are allowed to throw some pyro at night because the terrain is that big that the people who lives on the boats in the canal, they don't hear that. We tested it, so
Oh wow.
no problem, just do it. So imagine that a
mean-
lot of people like with NVGs, they've been blasted by the flashbangs, in the middle of the
Yeah.
forest. Yeah,
I mean,
it was
for me,
yeah.
Rickmansworth's Ricky's like 20 minutes away. I'm Hemel Hempstead.
Oh.
So I would say you're
Yeah, I'm
probably my
25, isn't it?
Yeah, one of my closest sites as well. So
And you've
Ovid.
never been there, oh man.
I only found out
see,
about you
you see?
when when you and me started talking.
Yeah, but
literally a
you
couple of
need
weeks
to
ago.
visit and see what
Yeah,
we got
definitely.
there, because there's honestly, this whole terrain is very hard.
Mhm.
So we allowed for people to use their own cars, but you need like a car which one you're gonna sacrifice for driving, where there's a lot of blackberries growing everywhere.
Yep.
So all these needles just scrapping your bodywork, and then you're gonna cry. Nah, so you need like a shit car or something which one you're not gonna worry about that at all. You can drive, do whatever you want, but obviously not reckless driving, no like speeding or something, and shit like this, because we don't want any accidents. Because obviously people running, like by the
Yes.
road or something, and this is what been happening in the 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that was a 2 weeks ago that been running like through the road, and guys been driving by cars and everything, and we've been like chasing each other, and that was pretty fun. Nice, good job for the guys, obviously, because they've been chasing us, a lot of full auto, adventures and stuff like that. One of our vehicles, the Taliban truck, has stuck in one of the place where you can't like just turn around by this vehicle at all. So we need to come back, just reverse, and we spent like 20 minutes to get out the car from this place. But that was honestly teamwork, all the players helped, and that was nice, and after that we just did a little break because yeah.
Oh, I know exactly where you are.
Like crazy.
The car shop down the road from you.
Yeah.
That's where I bought my car from, so I know exactly where you are.
It's literally behind. It's literally behind.
Literally behind.
Yeah, I've been already there a few times to ask for some Land Rovers or some Mitsubishi Pajero or whatever. But they're selling only small cars. But I don't want to drive like crazy with rope and get these cars back from a tough terrain. So we're looking only for the SUVs and stuff like that. And this guy told me, nah, we're not selling like a crap shit. Okay, but you think all the vehicles are crap shit? Look at the Mitsubishi, man. He's still flying. They're like crazy, And he's old.
You need to get yourself some snatches.
Yeah,
some British Army Land Rovers.
Oh yeah.
It don't matter if you drive into a tree with them.
They are quite expensive, boys. It's quite expensive thing.
Yeah.
The Lucas sent me yesterday evening the Humvee 91. Yeah, 31,200. I say, motherfucker, you would for this money you will get like at least four good Land Cruisers. Yeah. That's a decent car as well. That's a proper car. So,
but you just need some old school like Ford pickups and stuff like that, don't you? Just
some Hiluxes.
Technicals.
I know. But the problem is the pickups are more expensive than for example, like a Volvo XC90.
Yeah,
they're doing well. We've got two, and the Lucas got his private one, and they're doing well on this terrain. Literally, pretty. I've been like in short that Mitsubishi is proper 404, and you can change that, on the side. Yeah, you've got like two stakes, and you can change for 4-on-4 or just rear and front and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're ready 4-on-4, but it doesn't have that much power like Mitsubishi. But it was driving literally everywhere, and I flip over by Mitsubishi, on the roof in one place. like 3 times. It was all good. I've been in hospital, but they had to put me my leg back because it's just pop up from a knee joint. Yeah, so I'm walking like a crazy and running. That doesn't matter. I was like, do you want to get some morphine? I said, no, I don't want any fucking morphine. Just put that back. I just want to go home. My fiance is going to the work. I need to be home.
I feel like you're a liability. I'm not going to lie. I feel like we've spoken enough now, and I think I've come to the conclusion that you might be a liability, not to yourself, not just to yourself, but to all of us. Yeah.
But look, people love to use the cars there. Yeah. That was the first thing which one the people say to us. That's good. You've got vehicles, because when they start to drive around, they say that if you want to run somewhere and it's summertime, fucking good luck. You need to hydrate a lot, yeah, to get to the other side, because it's open fields, then some forest that you can hide in the shadows, but it's a lot of run. So even when we doing some attacks, yeah, we're using the vehicles for that as well. So we just leaving the vehicle, for example, 150 meters away from the base, and then chop on feet, yeah, and then we're just setting up the charges, attack, leaving, yeah, or vehicle, or we're losing, depends how many people there. So but the always vehicle is behind us and ready for exfil. And many people doing that. And on our milsims you can take over the vehicle easily. So if you shoot the driver, for example, and he's alone, and you just drag him out, you can take a vehicle and you can leave him alone. You need to contact the medic or something. Or if he's dead, like proper dead because he was shot in the head or something, yeah, for example, that's you need to go to respawn, which is like his base. That's imagine that you need to go like almost from a safe zone there. And nobody gonna pick you up. Good luck.
See, what I'd do is I'd be really cheeky. I'd throw him in the back, drive their own vehicle back to their base, kick him out, and then drive off. Laters.
Oh yeah. I mean that's a good idea. I need to test it one day. That's do some surprise for the guys. Opposite team that drop few dead guys for the respawn. Say goodbye, and that's it. How they're gonna be fast, if they're gonna shoot me or not. This is interesting, because how many times I'm using the vehicle is very hard to shoot me, because I'm honestly lying that much low under the dashboard, yeah. So I'm dropping the grenades through the windows, smoke grenades. Then I'm just like a snake, on the back, and leaving the vehicle around, and just stepping on the back of the vehicle and covering guys, or just trying to get out from a bad situation, because sometimes I just trying to do some funny things, and sometimes it don't work.
So do you have any limits on any of the vehicles that people might want to bring? Because I know that there's a few listeners that have like full military vehicles and things like that. Motorbikes. Like, is there anything that you would say no to?
No. You can take whatever you want. It's up to
Helicopter?
Yeah, I mean, I've been calling one of the companies in Oxford to rent the 2 Bells helicopters for the Milsim purposes. That's honestly fucking expensive, because it's like almost $6,000 per each helicopter. Yeah, for whole day. The whole day for them is like 8 hours, but the guys literally unlimited times they can, fly around. Lands, but when they've been looking at the photos and the videos which I send them, in the place where I told them to land, which is trench area, the whole trench line, they said, oh, it's too dangerous, this and that. But what, you've got flat terrain, you can land there easily, no problem. I said, no, it's that gonna be too hard. We can fly around and land the same place in the landing strip, but the guy's not gonna have fun if you're gonna do that. So I'm just gonna waste $6,000 for you to just fly around the circle. Come on, guys. The people can go to the London and pay £180 and fly above the London and see something, take a photo, record the videos, and we're gonna pay $6,000 for what? 5 guys are gonna fly around the terrain, and which they can see from Google Earth. Come on. You know,
I mean,
I've been
I'd
trying
drive
to do
to
it.
Oxford. I'd drive to Oxford, get in the helicopter for them to drop me off at the site. I'm down with that. I will drive to Oxford.
I mean, they will do it. They will do it because we've got land stream, and the part of this terrain is in the Denham airspace.
Mhm.
So the people can literally fly. There's like a RC club. The guys who's flying these RC airplanes, they regularly
yeah,
fly
yeah.
that. So they need permission to fly because there is like a Denham airspace. So all the airplanes, they can't fly literally above our terrain. They've got certain ways, and they need to take over
Mhm.
than like fly through. But there's one guy who's literally he doesn't care about that rule, and every time he's flying by the Cessna, like literally in the middle, you know. And the guy's been informing some people from the Denham airspace about him because you can see he's flying that low that you can see the numbers on the tail, and you know he's still doing that. He didn't been charged or something for it because it's pretty dangerous if some guys from RC club they're gonna fly above higher than they can, and like propeller gone but
Yeah.
actually I'll be happy, some like a last night, why not? It would be nice.
So with that, do you allow drones at your events?
Yes, we allow the drones, but this is like a not more than like 20 meters, because
Right,
obviously we don't want to get like some people gonna call the chairman from the club, and they're gonna tell there's like a drone that you need a permission to fly there.
Mhm.
So if you're below that you don't need any permission, and then MSP is not catching that signal from a drone, so you can fly, and is that's maximum 20 meters. You can't fly more than that. Yeah, but you're gonna see a lot anyway from distance of 20 meters from Earth. So
yeah.
Some guys been using the drones already, and they're happy to do it. They then airspace they didn't block the signal. So
yeah. So you mentioned that you've been developing like the Russian base at the site. Is that kind of the feel that you're going for? It's like a modern conflict area. You're not sort of looking historical or anything like that. It's
okay. So let's start from like a Ukraine. Did you see the videos from Ukraine? How's everything looks like? And it is modern war, but it's still looking like 80s, 90s, like a Bosnia. So everything looks the same. It's just everything built from debris, from wood and everything, just to pretend that's a base. But the tents are real. We've got real tents, and I even wrote a few things on the tents by the black marker, permanent marker. That is like a second unit. This is like officers in charge. This is like a warehouse, ammunition storage, things like this in Russian language. And if you walk in there, you can feel that you're literally in a different place. That's not the UK, and it looks like that. It looks like an abandoned base. So people are happy to be there, and I was camping that last time as well, even by myself. So it was nice. Plus, this foxholes right now, and because there's like a crossroad, there's like a T road, and we built like a 3 foxholes. One is up front, the base, around 100 meters away. That's a first defense line. That is a second, literally in the crossroad, like there's a T crossroad. There's one foxhole here, and another lies on the main road, and you can defend the base from 3 sides, literally easily. So no issues. So people will be busy. They will be busy definitely during the attacks. Because they can run from many places, and obviously there's a place, as I told you before, guys, in the middle of the woodland, where it's like open space, and we're gonna build some building there, like a bunker or something, and so that's gonna be another like defense line, because if you're not gonna get out the people from the bunker, you literally already, you can say you lost it. So because if somebody like gonna be there and you can't kill him, you can't like drop any grenades or something, and he will defend from that place. You can't take over the whole base because they're gonna protect the entrance to the base and the sides. Because the visibility is 360. All around. So we're gonna finish probably in this weekend's the foxholes as well. And during the milsims, we're telling to the people that you can use the Euro pallets, you can use the barrels, the oil barrels and this and that to build some like covers for you guys, whatever you want. You can use everything what you want. So the people been building things, but obviously I show up with a car and I just drive on all these blockades, and just walk down, next to the trench when we've been attacking. It was pretty crazy. I didn't give a shit about the bumpers, I just go through. That's it, And people are like, what are you doing? And I'm just jumping off my vehicle, grenades, smoke grenades. No guys from behind the bushes and other troops that have been attacking on the flank. Oh man, that was nice. No, a lot of people like these trenches.
Yeah,
good.
So do you allow like players to dig in like properly? Like, so if they're in a certain area, would you allow them to set up their own little foxholes and things like that, as long as it's filled in before the end of the weekend? Is that something that you guys do, or because I know some sites
do whatever you want to do. You come in there to have fun, to train something, because during this 36 hours military simulation, you learning, you cooperating with your team, you cooperating with different teams. So come on, you need to protect yourself and your team, your teammates. So there's a lot of ways to protect your team. Like you said, for example, you can dig your own foxholes. That's no problem. But obviously, you need to use your own shovel or military shovel.
Yep.
That's it. Just bring your equipment, do whatever you want. But just stay safe. And the rule number one on our side is just respect your brothers. This is rule number one. Second is just make sure everyone around you are safe and you're safe too. That's it. We've got adult rules, as I said. We're not playing like, the weekend airsoft for guys who are running with some pink toys, No. The people need to train there. This is a place where you can train. You can improve your skills. This is what we do. That's why I'm every weekend.
I guess that's quite a useful way as well to help sort of develop the site a little bit. I mean, if you've got a team that will rock up and then almost, you set them in a location, they start building defensive positions, that gives you the ability that you can use that going forward as part of the site. And if another team comes in, they can improve it a little bit. And it's almost, I guess, like an evolving site at that point.
It's sort of, it is like that. But I'm a person who don't use the people to do some works for me, because it's kind of what, So I prefer to, I want to be sure that I did with Lucas, we did that by ourselves, and we're not pushing people to do it. Obviously, in some scenarios, it can be you can use the oil barrels and this and that to build some a roadblock to stop some a convoy vehicle, or vehicles, in the convoy which they're heading somewhere. Then obviously you will do it because this is part of the scenario. But I don't want to push the people which they come in, they're paying money to have fun, to use their hands to do
spend 36 hours digging a hole.
They're gonna come back for the refund, It's like, what?
I mean, there's many people that would probably.
There's a labor work, There's a labor work. I'm gonna send you the invoice. I'll fuck you, mate.
24 hours of digging and an hour of shooting.
Man. I gotta be expensive. I gotta be expensive. Jesus.
And you pay for the privilege.
Oh yeah. From Monday I'm gonna.
Yeah, but see, I'm one of those weirdos that would enjoy that. That's
I would as well.
Genuinely.
Yeah. If you're enjoying, that's fine. I can give you work for a weekend. No problem. Just call, man.
But realistically, let's take it back to the core of what a milsim is. There is that element that a milsim is military simulation. You're not always doing all the exciting shooting and stuff like that, and base building and stuff like that. We all enjoy building dens and stuff, don't we? So it's probably not much more elaborate than that, really.
No. So you're telling me that you want to come to build something?
Oh man, I
you want to build We're laughing. There's last time there was a few Chinese people go visit our site, and they've been talking with Lucas, and he was joking that maybe we're gonna build our own Chinese base. Lucas says, just we've got a lot of materials, just take your tools and that's it. You can build it whatever you want. And it's for real, why not? You can build whatever you want. We can provide all materials for you. And the one Polish team from like areas Northampton, Corby, Birmingham, and these areas, they want to build as well. That's some of the friends of mine, and they want to build their own Polish base as well. So we say, just you two guys come and start to doing it, because obviously, you know, to for them to meet in one place and set up the date is like, you know, take a find a empty slot for the GP, you know, in the same day when you're calling. It's the same stuff, you know. It's like, oh, we're coming next weekend, you know. Next week I'm calling Jerry, you know, he's not picking up the phone, and I'm on the holiday, fucking second holiday, bro. What are you doing, you know? And then I need to come back and work, you know, and I need to pay bills. So say, okay, so when you gonna come? Well, maybe next week, you know. It's next week, or it's next 2 weeks, you know. And finally, maybe next week the guys will show up. But, it's hard to believe in that, but hopefully they will show up and start to build, because Lucas already started dropping the materials for them on the field, because we didn't check this part of the terrain, but it's honestly huge. And this between the fields, you've got like bushes and the little like hills. Yeah, there's a lot of like hedges growing up there, and on the top is flat terrain. So build some like a tower or something on it. There you go, advantage about you know, literally there's a 9 meters, you know, above the level, ground level, or even maybe higher, plus tower, obviously. So 15 meters above the ground level, 60 meters. Yeah, you've got advantage in the whole field. So if you build the base there, you're king. You're like, you know, from Congo, Ethiopia, or, you know, Kenya or whatever, you know, they need the necklaces, you know, some swords, you know, and some teepees, you know, and it's just like this, you know, you know, proper like a, you know, Bambakla village, yeah, and things like this. So the guys are ready to build everything there, and but you know, I was believing in Santa Claus when I was young, so now it's hard. You know. Only when I see Andy, he's like a, you know, sprayed, you know, for winter time, gray, and you know, whoa. But you go airsoft guns, new airsoft guns. Yeah?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's grey. I just put a filter on.
Oh, now there's like a. Oh, okay. I mean, it sounds gay.
Right, so
the only thing which when we doing, we painting on our side is just faces like a fucking Rambo, you know.
Yeah.
Or Vasquez, you know, in the Alien movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah. Mike loves a bit of makeup, don't you, Mike?
I love face paint. Genuinely, it's great. The only problem is that you just have to be careful on not making it too dark. That's what you really need to avoid. Yeah, careful on that front.
But why?
It's just
people ask you,
it starts.
You know, I put you over.
It just starts looking like a race crime, Pablo. That's what you got to be careful of.
Okay. You know, there's a like a joke. You know, do you remember you've been loving the fast race cars? You want to become a like a fast driver? Yeah. Look at you now. You're racist.
That is a proper dad joke, isn't it?
You know, my weekend is looks like that. You know,
Yeah.
son is asking his dad, how is it called? Where is this tool for the peeling the potatoes? I just went for shopping.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So when the kids ask him, you know, mother, where is daddy? You know, the daddy is in the jungle. Yeah. Where is this?
So Pablo, in terms of the milsims that you've done, sort of what's been the kind of storylines and kind of, you know, style of event that you've run so far?
The Afghan Rock was one of the events which one I hope would be great, but obviously people, you know, promising to be there. Yeah, some of them even not paying deposits. So I say, we're gonna be there. You know, gonna be like 25 people. We're gonna bring 30 people. You know, and then 6 people's coming, and they're not booking it at all. I say that's why I'm always making that bookings only. Book the events. There's obviously some works on. You can walk, drive to us like 9 o'clock, even after the briefing. I'm gonna explain you quickly, what is what, and that's it. I'm gonna sign you up for one of the teams. But people sometimes are late. They're not like taking it seriously, and us, especially us, because come on. I want to make this place like real for everyone, and that's every single person can afford all costs, even the shops, pyro and stuff like that. You're always welcome. We're all brothers, it doesn't matter that we're running with a ace of guns, and that's the just 6mm BBs, but we want to make sure that's gonna give you maximum simulation on our side, so people are gonna feel that they're in a combat, in a war zone, and people doing that, but there's too many promises, and they don't keep their words at all. So the first Milsim was in half disaster, in half not, and the other one was much better, and was by a lot of people, and people have been having fun, and they've been happy to be there. It was good. I was happy as well. So the second Milsim is definitely one of the and first Milsim which one been like fully nicely done. Because that's people making this site alive. Because if I'll be there, I'm just there. So I'm just sitting in one place, because what I can do if I'm alone. So then I'm just running around, patrolling the areas and stuff like that. But without these people, if there's no heart in that won't exist. So I've been inviting a lot of people, trying to invite the YouTubers as well, even like for free, just to come and see what we've got there, and then you're gonna decide what you want to think about that, and tell me what is your opinion. So I want to take it to my heart and make it real. If you've got some advices, I'm gonna listen to you. And this is even the Lucas saying to everyone: just be real, be honest with us. What we need to change, what we need here. And we're gonna do it. Just talk to us. That's it. And but from the first events, we did a lot of improvements, especially that. So the Taliban base and Russian base, like 100%, even more than that, fully done, and it looks nice. So the NATO base is in the debris, because in most of the scenarios, the NATO get fucked, and they need to get back and take over the whole terrain. So that's there. I mean, in calculations, the Asia and the countries in Asia are much stronger than the NATO, to be honest, in capacity of the soldiers. Look at the numbers of the armies, and then compare to the West. That's like a real one, and especially that if the like Chinese people coming, there's a more realistic, like you walking somewhere and you see the Chinese flag, above you. It's like, God damn, bro, and it's nice. Last time was that like that, the people been in the skirmish, the Chinese people, they've been driving with flag. I was playing with them. I was in the same team, and they're fucking pretty good, even in airsoft. Even in airsoft, they're good. They've got a lot of ideas. They're following you, man. They listen to you. So we didn't been losing, but obviously after the people been tired, so that morale just fall down, and everybody just get back to the safe zone. But it was a nice weekend. So
on your Milsim events, and possibly your skirmish events, I know quite a few of our listeners have blank firing rifles or pistols. Do you allow those on site for your events at all?
We've been using that for like simulation only, like in the background, so people walking. Bang, 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 bang. Like what the fuck is going on? But it's nice, like to hear some, reviews after that, it was like fucking gunshots in the background, you know. So yeah, you know, it's a shame that there's not a blank fire AK-47. That would be different sound, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, 9mm pack or 8mm pack,
Mhm.
but it's still like it was fun, you know. Plus this pyro, I'm throwing randomly somewhere. If you like MK7s or Russian F1, you know, in the bushes, that's just like that
Mhm.
for fun, and it's like bang, 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 and then people like think, oh, someone there, you know, and they fucking crawling, you know, 1 hour and there's nothing. But it's like give you a simulation, you know, all the time. So there's like a explosion, just random explosion, which one that I'm not connected with any teams, and you know, I don't care to spend some money on the pyro just to throw it.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. And yeah, but you need to be careful because at the summertime the pyro is like you know, the company is telling you they're so safe, you can throw in
Mhm.
the tall and the dry grass and they're not gonna burn. But we had some little
Yeah.
accident, and like all the players just been approaching with bottle of water and spraying on the pouring on the grass, because it was literally like burning in a circle like that, you know, on the place where the
Yeah, it's so quick
explosion
as well, isn't it? Yeah.
was an explosion from the pyro. So yeah, but you know, but we all prepare for everything, to be honest, because we've got bottles of water, we've got the everything what we need just to make sure the fire not gonna spread anywhere.
Mhm.
And in the safe zone we've got like a first aid, the proper ones. We've got another like a bottles of water, plus, you know, I forgot how's it called, these devices for spreading, the red ones.
The fire extinguisher.
Yeah. So we've
Yeah,
got,
yeah.
we've got a few of them, small one and big ones as well.
Mhm.
So we all prepared for everything. So, and we've got the radios which are set for the like safe zone, frequency. So
Mhm.
if something happened, people can reach us literally but through the radio, and Lucas will react immediately because we've got quad which is like driving everywhere, and he will take all the stuff which only need, and he's leaving the area to help the others. So we all prepared, to be honest, on our side for
Nice.
many strange situations. So I think we've got literally everything what we need, like same regarding to the insurance, yeah,
Mhm.
because they checking that, and you need to have this and that, you know. And this, but summertime was the worst, you know, time for us, because we hit the opening at the summertime, and
Mhm.
we allow the people, you know, to throw a lot of pyro. So like, I hope not gonna, you know, after when we leave, you know,
Yeah.
something burning, and then we're gonna be like in, you know, Africa after the some, you know, fires. No
Mhm.
animals, nothing, you know, burn everything to the ground. It's like, God damn it, bro. No, we're gonna fight you open fields, no problem. You know, we're gonna build some, you know, CQB's area. Then at least you're gonna see what is under the grass. I mean,
Yeah.
because it's honestly taller, you can't see what is there.
Mhm.
Last time, if you guys just hit some roots by the bumper of the Volvo, and just you know, hopefully, you know, nothing happened. Just bumper was like scratch on the bottom and some plastic just pop up, but it's still driving. I was thinking that, you know, when Lucas told me that, oh, because we hit something, you know, so what?
Yeah.
What did you hit? And by still running, yeah, it is running, but we can't drive back, you know, is we can't reverse. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we did. And then I was like looking, you know, is, oh man, good you didn't hit the ball under the engine, yeah, because if
Mhm.
you lose the oil, that good luck to get back if they overheat or something. So, oh man. But to be honest, it's not like we don't care about these vehicles, so we bought them like for people only, for
Mhm.
players, for us, for
Mhm.
transport, for
For the
scenarios.
game, basically. It's a
Yeah,
side
yeah.
vehicle, isn't it? Yeah.
So if something happened to them, we're just gonna leave it on the side. It's gonna be another nice cover for players, you know, on the road or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
That's it. So we don't care, to be honest, about these cars. Mostly, we care about the players' health and condition. Obviously, if nothing happened this day, hopefully nothing happened in the future. But we always think player first, then other stuff.
Yeah.
But cars is like honestly on the bottom level, so we can just push it to the side, and that's it. We don't give a shit about that. That you can buy another one. That's
Yeah.
it. But you can't get the players back if something happens. So, yeah.
I mean, you can bury them as well.
Oh,
No, they never turned up. I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah. You're burying them alive, so nobody's
Yeah.
gonna talk about the murder. Yeah.
Yeah.
If somebody asked you, he was alive already.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. I know it's bouncing around in the back of Mike's head. Do you offer like hiring the site to other companies, or
Yeah.
are you trying to build it for yourselves?
No, we can cooperate with everyone. I don't mind. It's like Imperial Mercs, he's losing the terrain.
Look
right
at him.
now.
Look, he's like a little kid. Look at his face.
Imperial Mercs,
Pablo.
they're losing the terrain, yeah, because the owner needs to sell it or something, and
Mhm.
they're doing last event in the end of September. So I sent them the message that if you want, guys, you can come over, we can chat, and you're gonna see what we have, and you can move all your vehicles here. That's not a problem. That's it. Simple. Just do it.
Yeah.
And so, I send them the phone number and everything. So I'm waiting for a call back or something, and we'll see what they're gonna tell me. But we are open to help anyone. If you close it down, you need some help, or maybe they I don't know, maybe they're trying to find another site for themselves, yeah, somewhere in the similar areas when they've been already. But in the time when they're gonna check some websites and try to find a nice and decent place, they can stay with us.
Mhm.
I don't mind. We can hire the whole terrain.
We ran an event a while ago, Pablo. It was a relatively small sort of private site.
Yeah.
And it's a kind of a post-apocalyptic style thing. And we've been toying around with the idea of doing a second one. So there's a few people in the chat kind of making suggestions and hints and sort of prods. So maybe it's something that we can have a chat about after the show in terms of
No problem.
some possible stuff. So
yeah. Lucas, if you meet Lucas, he's like, do whatever you want. I don't care. Just don't cut your hands off. Don't cut your hands off. Don't walk there with the cliffs, because we marked the area with the cliffs. There's like a red netting there.
Mhm.
But don't walk there. Don't try to climb. You're not a Spider-Man. He's talking to bullshit like that, to you, and then just make sure you're safe. But do whatever you want. You want to do. That's it. And if you want to stay here, I'm going home. You can stay here. No problem. He's like that.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I'm tempted for mountain climbing. We know a guy that could sort us out.
Yeah. So you need to come and see what we've got.
Yeah,
we've got there, man. Is there more than 20 meters of cliffs?
Oh, right, yeah.
There's more than 20 meters of cliffs around. And they're like literally straight wall. Straight.
Yeah, I won't.
So good luck.
Yeah. Start the mill.
If you've got nice and strong hands that you can climb up, that's not a problem. If
Start the
you've got,
mill sim, full kit, straight up to the top, and that's your ingress point.
There was a question that came in.
Health and safety,
There was a question that came in terms of for your skirmish days. So what's your pricing for your skirmish days? And I guess as a follow-on, sort of with your milsims, what are you kind of looking at for those?
Depends on the scenario and the length. Yeah, it's between 25, 30 pounds per whole day. It's like 8 hours, literally 8 hours. When you have a break, 1 hour, we're not calculating that as a timing. You're paying for to having fun. So there's a 4 hours, 1 hour break, 4 hours, or in total is 9 hours. But 8 is your, not. This is not our time. It's your time. So yeah, so it's like 25 pounds, 30 pounds.
Yeah,
for skirmish for whole day. Yeah, guys, we've been talking about the vodka and stuff like that before. Yeah, so there's like a White King stuff. Can I leave for a while?
And how much are your milsim events, for example?
Between 45, 60 pounds, 85, depends of the length. Like if it's like 48 hours, we're gonna charge like 85, but we try to include like food in the price as well. So
nice.
You're gonna have like a military food.
That is a really good price.
Yeah, but you're gonna get like a military food, like for 48 hours to survive.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I need to go. Can I?
Okay.
Yeah.
Polish food.
We'll just.
I'm gonna be holding my. You need to try it.
Okay. I'll tell you what, this is genuinely turning into one of the most more lively episodes I think we've done in a while.
Yeah.
Just while Pablo has stepped off camera for a second, well, we might as well run the news bits.
We just run through a few bits.
So, I mean, the main bit of news that we kind of wanted to just share this week is that a lot of people probably already seen this because it's been all over the social medias and everything like that as well. But Lance has made the decision to basically step back from Airsoft and obviously subsequently the podcast as well. So, due to a variety of things, we're not going to go into it because it's certainly sort of permanent personal things and the like. But unfortunately, it's going to mean that Lance won't be a member of the podcast team going forward. We will miss him dearly.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
if there is any as scope in the future that he decides that he'd like to come back, then the door will always be open for him.
Always.
So
it's not closed.
Wish him.
He's just walked through it. So
yeah. But we wish you all the best, Lance. And
100%.
Genuinely, you'll be missed, and it won't be the same without you. Lance has been there from day dot.
Day one.
Proper. I think it was even Lance's idea originally to do a podcast. So we'll go on to that another time a little bit.
Right, guys.
But
getting back to the pricing, what we're offering is you've got 3 HPA refills, free coffee, tea. Obviously, we are providing for you the hydration, so the sparkling water and the still water is for free for you, for all players.
Sparkling water as well.
Yes, we've got both.
Posh.
Yeah, we've got both, and coffee, tea, obviously. Yeah. Sometimes we forgetting to buy a milk, so we need to be black coffee. Yeah, but you got some requirements. We are like in the deep shit because we always forget in the milk. So we need to like buy a lot, before the event day before, and that's it from Costco.
So your next purchase is a cow.
Oh yeah. I mean, it would be great. Tell me that I wake up in the morning at 5 o'clock and pull up the titties. I don't know what my fiance gonna say about that, but I just can grab the only 2 titties in my life. Otherwise, it's trying. So it's that's the minus of having that cow. But look, what else? Servicing, there a lot of guys been ordering right now. Now it's getting famous. Double Eagle MWS gas one, M4, 10.5 inches, and a lot of people bought of that from us. A lot, because we've got wholesale, so I don't have a business in that to sell it for the price and support someone, because some people can afford some prices, and in the wholesale it's a bit cheaper. So I say, if you want, just text me, and you're just gonna pay for the delivery, and that's it. And it's yours. No problem. I'm gonna send a screenshot of the price, which is like in wholesale. Just pay, pay. You need to send money to me. I'm just paying, on the website, and voila, you can send. Or just I'm gonna pick it up for you, and you're gonna pick it up from my side. And I've been servicing everything for people, from the handguns to the rifles, mostly gas, and some HPA as well. A lot of people running with HPA right now. I don't know why. I prefer gas, normal gas. Some people even using the propane button. They're carrying like bottles, like blue bottles, like that, and refilling the mags and everything. I mean, it stinks as fuck. I tested by myself. I said never again. For every time when I was using the same mag, it was like, you just keep the lighter on next to your nose. Wow, man, decent stuff, And then the chamber was crazy. I was worrying about my fucking rings in the chamber in my M4 in G&G. Jesus, well, no, it's too heavy, for that. So I'm using only black gas, but the smell is still there. I just used that once. I don't know how is that possible, but this smell is still there. It's just refilling black gas, green gas, or whatever. When you're shooting, you're still feeling this, propane butam. It's like, what the fuck? Oh no, so some people been servicing because some damages inside. So I've been replacing some parts because they had parts. We can provide a service, normal proper service. We can fix something and everything, but you need to bring your own parts or tell us, we're gonna order it. No problem. And I can fix it. So that people need to obviously tell us before, because sometimes they surprising us, like, I've got 5 rifles, to fix. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
You need to talk to us about that. If you've got 1, 2 is fine, yeah, because that gonna take like maybe 20-30 minutes, but not like fucking whole day. So yeah, that happened once, and then he say sorry, and he just was bringing like 1 by 1. Well, that's no problem for me. I want to, I'm trying to support the brothers, as much as I can, to make people happy. I don't have any business in that. I'm talking with people in the same time when I'm, doing something on the table with a rifle or handgun. And there should be a motto of the tactical Delta group. Yeah, make sure you loop your gun. Because a lot of people bring in the guns, the airsoft guns, which are fucking dry. They're dry as fuck. Jesus, no. I say, no, but my chamber is blocking on the hop up. I say, yeah, because it's fucking dry. So what do you expect? You need to move. Look, this whole nozzle and everything is dry. So parts out, yeah. Gun oil, proper gun oil, not like a Abbey or something. This is, shits like this because they're sticking, because they've got silicone inside. Yeah, it's like 50-50. SM50, yeah. By the way, the Abbey is the worst one. I do not recommend that because it's it honestly feels sticky. We can test it on your fingers. You can check it. It's like sticking your skin even. Yeah. So how the metal parts gonna work on that for a long time, even if the dirt's coming in and stuff like that. So what we do, we're using the mag oil. Yeah. There's only one thing. Yeah. Everything working perfectly, man. I just took all the parts from my G&G after when I used it, and it's still there. It's a lot of sand and everything. I never had a problem with G&G. I've been dropping this rifle everywhere, man, like crazy, because I've been throwing some grenades and this and that. The people are like, "You getting mad, bro?" I said, "I don't care." Bang, grenade, dropping, hitting, by the barrel, bust, on the side of the trench and stuff like that. Still working. And the one guy in the last Milsim, he took my G&G. And you know what he said, guys? He said, "Oh, your trigger is working strange." What the fuck does that mean, bro?
Yeah.
How is that working strange?
I mean, it's working.
I just put on the semi, yeah? Bang, semi, bang, bang, bang. It's all good. What are you talking about? Oh, I was thinking... and then after that, afternoon time, when we've been fighting fucking block of the trigger build, they cracked. And the 2 parts separated, and the trigger stuck. So even if it's semi, full auto, or it's safe, you can't move the trigger at all. It's just stuck.
No.
And yeah, and I just remind myself that one of the guys, he told me that, "Oh, your trigger is working strange." What the fuck does that mean? So now I know. So I need to, I had to send the email to the Texas, to G&G, to send me, to ask them for the new parts to my G&G, and they send it absolutely for free, even for postage. They didn't charge me anything. They said, "Just give us the postcode, the city where you live. It doesn't matter, it's Europe or something. We're gonna send it to you." I've been honestly surprised. And there is on the way. I need to wait a bit, but finally I'm gonna change it and can carry on, because I'm using the battery ones right now, which is I'm not happy a bit.
No.
Yeah.
So what's your next Milsim event that you've got planned? Because I'm sure that there'll be a few guys and girls listening that will be interested in probably turning up.
The next one is in the October. Is the 4th and 5th of October.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Saturday, Sunday, and another one is 1st and 2nd of November. That's like a apocalyptic one.
Right. Yep.
Mike. I mean, yeah, we're trying to prepare something about like not typical zombies, but aftermath.
Yeah,
people which one day gonna be hungry.
You don't. This thing, people think post-apocalyptic, and it's always like, zombies and zombies. You don't need zombies. It's just
apocalyptic.
Just decay of society. That's what.
Yeah, the people gonna be hungry, after the fucking nuclear war or something. They're gonna get out from the shelters and from the bunkers and everything, and they're looking for food, and they're gonna fight for fucking piece of ham. You know what I mean? So this is what we calling apocalyptic. Not about zombies. Yeah, because I'm not gonna get like a fucking 60 marshals gonna be like imagine that the Andy will walk.
So one mission objective will be a pile of ham sandwiches in the middle of the site.
Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe. Some gold, and stuff like that. For,
Yeah.
From, black market.
Some Polish vodka and ham sandwiches.
Yeah.
There you
Well,
go.
Polish sausage. Yeah, definitely, and Polish vodka. That's
Yeah.
You don't need food when you have Polish vodka. Yeah, good boys, around you. Guitar, bonfire, vodka, and that's it. That's it. Some of the people gonna think that's Russians, but no, different colors. No. Yeah, but I don't think that we are expensive. A lot of people saying that, guys, you're cheap, but it's not about money. It's about to create the brotherhood, to be sure that people feeling okay when they're coming and they feel this simulation, properly. Because this obviously money helping us a lot, because you can supply this and that, buy another vehicle and other things. But we're happy to see a lot of people having fun, and we just look at it and just, man, this place is fucking alive. It's living, it's good. So yeah, this is what we are looking at only. That's many people, they're having fun, they're okay, they're safe, they're happy, smiling. There's no fighting there behind the gate. Doesn't matter what. We're all brothers, yeah. So when you're crossing the gate, our border, on our terrain, you need to respect other people, because that's your brothers. It doesn't matter they're in an opposite team. If something happened, help him. That's it. Don't be a hero, obviously. Don't try to be a hero, but help the other guys if they need the help. That's it. So that's a rule number one on the briefings, mostly. So it's like rule number one: respect your brothers and the players around you. That's it, because that's most important thing, And no terminators. We're not doing any like fucking especially that.
Yeah.
Cosplay events are in London next fucking 2 months, not in our site.
Yeah.
So you can pretend to be Terminator in there, not on our side. I hate that. Be fair play. That's it.
Yeah.
That's making people happy. Yeah. So, regarding to the prices, honestly, that's literally nothing compared to like Sterling. Like honestly expensive. Yeah. And I know that sometimes they've got events like longer, it's 60 some hours, if I remember well.
Yeah,
or like 3 days or something.
Some long ones, yeah.
The maximum, last one, 48 hours, we had to cancel because that was like almost 40 people signed up, and literally a few days before, the guys started calling me and sending me emails that they can't come because of the weather, some family things, some this and that. And finally, from this almost 40 people, there was like 8 people, 10 people. I was calling both sides and been asking them. We canceled the whole event and we did a few refunds, and that's it. Because there was no sense to run it, with few people. I said, guys, if you want to come, I can just provide some for you type of a training or whatever you want. We can do every single thing. We can do some classes, practices, theory and stuff like that. It's up to you. Okay, so we prefer to stay home. Okay, no problem. So I'm gonna call the others guys that you staying at home, so you're not coming, so they probably won't drive, a few hours to just be there on the empty field. That was a bad information for us. We had to cancel it. But that's life. What I can do. We just need to keep forward.
You get past that though. That'll be fine.
Yeah,
these things happen.
Good times will come, so we're not worried that much.
My last event, because I'm having a second baby in November. Well, my wife is. I'm just standing there watching. But my last proper milsim is going to be October until like next year now. But I guarantee you, I will be at your site beginning of next year, sort of maybe around March time. I will be there because it sounds wicked, and I genuinely, we need more. I've been saying this to Andy, sort of off air before. Like Milsim requires big sites to play on, really, because you need that room. It's not a skirmish event. It's not just necessarily this is one battle line versus another battle line. And you've just got that going on. You need that maneuvering, and you need that space to do that. And while small sites, and I say small sites, but while smaller sites can obviously accommodate elements of milsim and battle sims and stuff like that. You need that space, and to have the facility that you've got is just absolutely wicked. And I will do everything in my power. Now I know that you exist to support you, and I will get people going to your events, because it's things like that in the UK that we need to build the milsim community. So if we can help out at all, let us know, because we'll get you on the show again. We'll do all sorts of stuff. We'll do whatever we can, because it sounds cool, and it would be a shame to see it, not be fully utilized.
Yeah, fully utilized.
Yeah.
I will tell you that, same like Lucas, do whatever you like to do, but make sure you've got hands on the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's it. This is what we're interested.
No, that's cool.
So we can leave you in peace. We can leave, or if you want us to stay to help you, to support you somehow, we can stay. No problem. If you want to take the whole place and create your own event, here you go. Just tell me the dates. I'm just gonna make sure that I didn't post it before, so they're not gonna be our events. Not gonna be like with you events the same weekends.
Well, we can just do it. We just do it as a collab. There's no reason why it's got to be our event. We'll just do it together.
Yeah, that's not a problem at all, man. We're happy to support a lot of teams, a lot of players. This terrain is huge, so you can do 3 skirmishes in the same time, because we've got sections of our area. You've got 2 bases, then you've got another base, you've got open fields with some hedges, bushes, tall grass, and then you've got trenches. So even 4. So you can run the 4 different skirmishes for 1 hour or something, with 2 teams, so they're just gonna swap the sides, and that's it. 1 hour, save zone, reloading, they come back and they're gonna swap. The guys from the trenches, they will go to the bases, from bases they will go on the fields, and that's it. It can be 300 people there, and people not gonna bother each other at all with running or driving or something, so no problem. It's honestly a lot of enough for 300 people, and this is what we have in insurance as well, up to 300 people. So we can run that events, but that depends of the people, because if somebody promised me something, I stop believing the people like that. So you need to book the events, and that's it. Be there, show up, play. I don't have to even charge you the rest. Just pay this deposit and come and see. And then, because you're gonna regret, if you're not gonna come first time, you're not gonna come second time, and you will forget about this place. Simple. So people visiting us, and they're coming back. And they say, "Oh, you're right. It's good." I'm happy to be there.
I mean,
you see,
20 minutes away, I might come down for a picnic.
Yeah, and you can come just even with kids or something, just to walk around. There's a lot of animals at evening time, and rabbits. If you've got the pump action shotgun, no problem. I don't mind. If you want to get some, pate.
So I've got a dog. He hasn't got a rabbit yet. He hasn't been able to catch him. He's got everything else so far. He hasn't got a rabbit yet.
I was ready to say something, but I'm just gonna shut my mouth.
I've got another question for you, Pablo. So it's not necessarily airsoft related, but you obviously mentioned that you were involved with the special police operations in Poland and the like. So I'm assuming that you've had Polish police ration packs. I actually had one on the show. So we did a 24-hour show a while ago now.
Which number?
I can't remember what it was. I think it was a lasagna one, because I didn't have the lasagna because it had burst and it had gone proper rank on the inside, so I wasn't able to eat the actual lasagna. But I'm just interested to know if you did you have any
cigarettes in the box?
No, there were no cigarettes in there,
because some of the old ration packs from the Polish army, they got 2 cigarettes in the pack.
Oh, okay.
So because proper Polish people, after the food, they smoking cigarette.
Yeah.
So they attaching to some cigarette, but that was an old one. Some of them they're mixing, because they didn't expire yet, so they've been given, everything what they have in the warehouses. But that was only on the basic training. So after that, nobody give you things like this. So it's just only for the month to month you've got that food, and that's it.
Oh, okay, right.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, but I assume you've obviously tried the Polish police one. So what would you prefer? Do you prefer that one, or do you prefer a British one, or is there a different one that you like?
American.
Yeah.
American. Yeah, especially number 10.
10.
Yeah, number
What's
10.
that?
There was a
Is that the pork
spicy
maple?
chili con carne.
Oh, right. I haven't tried.
Yeah, chili
haven't
con
tried
carne.
that
That
one.
was a number 10. Yeah, set number 10.
Yeah.
And what else? Pizza. Yeah, from the American ones. Fucking
Yeah.
awful, man. This shit. Oh, this cheese, you know, and this. No, there wasn't a cheese. There was a butter. There was a peanut butter when the crackers, though, in the
Oh,
set.
yeah.
Yeah, and this one with this chili con carne is like cheese in like with cracker is good, but if you have to eat it, you will eat it. But some of the things are not good, you know. But
Yeah.
Americans are nice pack. You've got everything what you need, you know. And Polish ones are like you can see that's one of the how's it called? This woman. You're saying that you're saying the woman who's fucking. I forgot the word, but there's a certain word of the woman which is like a fucking dickhead, and he's just chasing you even when you've got the Tesla car, and she's saying that you emission is like fucking higher than the Dutch
Oh,
Dodge
like a
Ram.
Karen.
Karen, yes, exactly. So
Yeah.
on the when you see the ration packs, you can see there's a fucking Karen been packing that. You know, it's like fucking shit. It was quickly, you know, bam, 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 under the machine. Bang, is sealed. Next one. Fuck me, man. You know, sometimes even the toilet paper, you know, the pieces that like a little roll, you know, is like, you know, was like a like squeezed by the press, the CNC.
Oh yeah, the
machine,
hydration
you know,
ones. Yeah.
You know, and what we can say, you know, officer, my ration pack is fucked. I say, I'm not gonna replace you. Fuck off. You eat what you have. Yeah? Get back to fucking formation. Stop complaining. That's it. And you need to agree with things which one you have. So, but did you like it?
So I didn't not like
lasagna,
it,
okay.
but obviously I didn't have the actual main meal that was in it, so obviously it wasn't really a full ration pack.
Okay, did you have matches?
But I wouldn't say no. I had the pate. Yeah,
Okay.
I had the pate, the wipes, the
Standard,
biscuits, all the crackers and stuff like that. So yeah,
standard. But the Polish crackers are way bigger than the Americans. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like a small pack. It's clear pack in a clear bag with green some lettuce. Yeah,
yeah,
they're fucking thin, and that's a tooth breaker. With Polish soldiers say, it's tooth breaker. It's fucking hard. It's harder than the others, you know. But if you eat like 2-3 packs, you're gonna feel that your stomach is full. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
That's it. Well, the guy's been asking for some recon and a few hour walk around.
Oh yeah, so Drew's
why not?
one of the ones that quite keen for this this event that we want to do a second one of.
You guys, you can come even tomorrow during the day. I don't mind.
Well, I have to work tomorrow, but
Yeah.
I mean, you've got fever.
Yeah, I kind of
thought, you know.
Do I
You
have
want me
to
to
work
help you?
tomorrow?
If somebody asks me, I'm going to your private doctor. Just send them my number. I'll call them. Yes, Mike is in very bad condition, Mister. You know, he was honestly swearing at the morning that he can't get up from a bed. Just leave him alone. Let him rest. He's at 1 week. I'm gonna send you the form that he needs to be on the little break. You know,
you're gonna sign me off for a week.
And then Mike, 60 degrees northeast. So, I mean, if your boss will see it, yeah, we're like, fucking, this guy's mental, you know. I said, oh, come on, guys. You meet this ball, you're gonna get to the vehicle, get to the chopper. Oh man. Oh guys, maybe you know, if you're talking about the events, how did you and where we can get the helicopter wrecks? Because I know a few sites in UK they've got the wrecks of the vehicles, like you know, armored vehicles, some airplanes, some helicopters. We're trying to find where, but we couldn't find anything interesting.
Yeah, it's things like there's a lot of surplus auctions and things like that. So things like Brightwell's, eBay's another one. I mean, to be honest with you, it depends on the size of vehicle and that you're after. But I think Brightwell's is probably the better one because they sell an awful lot of like random stuff on there.
Yeah, Brightwell's is really interesting.
We've been trying to find like helicopters, yeah, with some tires or even without, whatever, yeah. And we couldn't find anything interesting. So we start to think about just normal vehicles from the scrapyard, just to bring them, drop them somewhere. They look like apocalyptic parking. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you want to spend like 3-4 grand or several wrecks. So better to spend for like a helicopter or like a airplane with wings or something, or even without, and drop it in certain place and just keep it there. That's it. So we can like lift it, the tail and put some soil around and make it like angled, so it looks like just hit the ground and crash site.
I mean, I've been trolling through random military searches on Facebook, and there's been like on Facebook Marketplace, and there's like Harrier jump jet wings and like fuel tanks and stuff like that, and you think, how have you got hold of this and you're just selling it on Facebook? Like, it's like, come and collect this Harrier wing that I've had in my back garden for 6 years.
You will be surprised. Homeless people taking swing in Poland from the playgrounds to sell it in a scrapyard.
Yeah.
To get some beers,
It happens over here as well.
Yeah.
I never seen the homeless carrying the whole full swing, from a playground. In Poland it's possible. You just walk in the street and they just cross it, in the main very busy road. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Swing, because they want to sell it in a scrapyard to get a few beers.
Yeah.
Just make sure they're fucking totally dead. And that's it. Next day they're gonna get some covers from the road, from manholes or something to sell it again, to get some beers. And then you're driving and your fucking tires and your suspension, is hole in the road. Who took it? Homeless people.
I worked on a construction.
You're surprised
site
about the
next to a
fuel
park.
tanks, That's This is nothing, man. This is nothing. Honestly.
So I worked on a construction site next to a brand new park. They were building it, and the big metal slides, like the big sort of circular ones.
Yeah.
They put that one in, and then overnight it disappeared. And what they did is they sent a drone up, and they just found it in someone's garden, like
Really?
120 meters
Oh,
away. Yeah,
motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, literally just
they-
picked it up and decided having it.
Taking things from kids, this is the worst thing ever. They didn't do anything to the
No.
world, so why are they fucking taking swings and the slides and everything? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? But good, you sent the drone and you found it. What gonna happen? What happened next after when you found
I
it?
just called the police, and the police came out and got it. Basically,
But they get in there. They let them in.
Oh yeah, they got it out. Yeah, they got it back.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, by the time they found it, they'd already bought a new one and put that one in. So then they ended up with two. So I don't really know what happened to it after that. But
Well, this has gone off on a tangent.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna steal any slide. I don't want to see any guys, fully geared, sliding down, from a fucking factory. That would be gay as fuck. No,
right, we probably better. We're actually running out of time. So, genuinely, Pablo, thank you ever so much for
it's been really
coming on the
interesting.
show, because it's been absolutely wicked having you on.
Thanks.
And I
guys.
say,
I mean,
hands
was
down,
good,
I
it
know
was good.
Andy and I will be there. So,
True. But anyway, you guys need to come to visit us just even for conversation to see the land. If you want to be ready for event or something, I'm going to keep you updated as well, because I need to update the whole website. We had some issues with the web makers as well. So a lot of things I'm doing by myself. I'm not the IT tech. So for me, it's like a fucking black magic, I know, living in the UK, I can talk about the Harry Potter, won't teach me, the certain, some things, because some magic, because for me, there's making the website is fucking, oh man, I'm just looking at this, like you've got the white screen and some, like a fucking, how's it called? The Linux, words like a black one, so commands.
Oh, right,
what the fuck, and then, Google, two phones like that, and this, I still can't manage, how to add the photo of the video and this and that, and so come on and calling the Oliver in United States, because the company is based in California, and I said, Oliver, I can't do this. Okay, I'm gonna send you the tutorial. I said, okay, god damn it, yes. And then I'm watching that like fucking numbers, and I'm feeling that, like I didn't finish any schools, crazy. But I'm gonna update it this week definitely fully, with everything, and with private courses as well, and and after that, people can book everything because there was some issues with booking. Some people book a lot of free slots for the Milsim, the last one,
Yeah.
and they didn't show up because it was showing that they booked the events, but they didn't pay this deposit because the website didn't charge them during the like a payment method. Yeah, it was a PayPal and the cards. So I was like surprised, just what happened? Why they didn't people didn't pay for the Milsim, you know? It's like, and they realized that they didn't pay, so nothing just flow out from a bank account, so they didn't show up because I already knew they didn't pay.
Yeah.
And that was a bad thing as well. So now we fix everything, and now I'm slowly updating, you know, step by step, checking everything. Every time I'm just doing like a demo update and then posting to the reality for people. So if you type the tacticaldeltagroup.co.uk, you're gonna see all the informations there. Yeah, so I'm just updating everything step by step because I know if I'm gonna mess up something, like I've been editing the demo website, yeah, and I've been editing and say, why this thing's not showing up, you know? That was like 2-3 weeks, and the guy told me, man, but you're using the wrong link, what the fuck. You know, I know how to reload quickly M4, okay, how to disassemble the parts, how to clean this and that and name all the parts, you know, maybe not in English fully, but in Polish definitely. And I'm quick in that. I know how to do certain things, but if you're telling me about the PCs, laptops, whatever, and the phones, man, I'm old school with it. So I'm still playing Call of Duty 2 on the PC, bro. And the Battlefield 9042.
Yeah.
No, it's not a joke. I've got literally the whole pack, whole expansion pack for this. I'm sometimes playing it. And Far Cry 1.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, my favorite games. Yeah. I've got GTA.
If you want to find out more about Tactical Delta Group, you can find out more on their website of www.tacticaldeltagroup.co.uk. You can also get in touch with them on their Instagram, I believe, tactical_delta_group.
Yeah.
I mean, we've obviously not been yet. We're going to be going at some point and checking it out. But from the sounds of the chat, Pablo, people should just get down there and have a look at it and get involved because it sounds like an absolute cracking site. And we genuinely wish you all the best. And
I mean,
say,
it would be nice to see more.
We will definitely be keeping in touch. So.
I'll be happy to, you know, invite a lot of people there. Even 400 people do the nice party in the middle of the forest. You know, some old things. You know, and the Illuminati shit. You know, with some rifles and stuff like that. You know, fully geared, but you know, it depends on the people. I can invite every single person. You know, but they need to just come and visit us. We've got a lot of loyal people already, which are visiting us literally every weekend, and this is literally. We are like brothers. We talk about the bullshit and we're still laughing. We can, like, you know, some of them are like Muslims as well. I'm talking bullshit to them, they're talking bullshit to me, and they're never gonna say, oh, you know, Al Jazeera shit, you know. No, we're laughing a lot. They're screaming in the middle of the forest, throwing some grenades, Allah Akbar and stuff like that, man. So, you know what I mean? We're getting crazy there, but we're not describing to each other like, oh, you this, you that. No, we're all brothers. Yeah, and they're coming every weekend, literally. They are very loyal, nice guys. They help us a lot with some things. I help them. I've been running for them the recon event, recon training for free, just like that, to teach them some things. And they use that in the Opita Kingdom right now on the Operation Embershire.
Right, yeah.
So I teach them a few things, and they use it.
That's good.
Nice.
And they said, no. It was very helpful. So I say, come for the next training, no problem. If the war starts, you go. I'm gonna join your squad because you're gonna be already well trained. Yeah, so we can survive together. You know, because I'm not gonna go with guy who's like, oh, what the fuck is this? You know.
Yeah.
You can put the mag in. You know, it's like, fucking, what is that?
Yeah.
It's a kind of strange black banana. It's like AK-47 mag, dude. Yeah,
right. I've just got to the time. We do need to wrap up. But if you want to get in touch with the show, you can do so. Our email is nofochat@hotmail.com. Our Instagram is @November_Foxtrot_NoFo. And the website is novemberfoxtrot.co.uk. Pablo, we normally invite our guests to leave us with some closing words. I'm guessing what yours are already going to be. But is there any kind of wisdom? Well, I was going to assume.
What do you think? What I'm going to say?
Well, I was going to assume that you were going to say, just have fun, look after your brothers, but check that you've got both hands at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a bad shout. But
It's
is
all
there
about that.
anything? Is there anything more that you'd like to kind of give or share or anything like that on that front?
I can just tell one thing, that if you guys are interested to see what we've got there, just come, just like that, for a walk, even with your family or something. Just see what we have, what we're offering, and make sure next time you're gonna visit us, but fully geared. That's it. Because you're not gonna regret the visit, definitely, and you're gonna be very happy. On our side, there's literally freedom, freedom of everything, because we've got adults rules, not kids rules, because that's adults playing in airsoft, not kids. Yeah. So all people are above 18 years old. Yeah, sometimes 8.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Tactical grandpa. Oh shit.
Yeah.
You never know. He's like a veteran from a fucking Vietnam War.
Right, on that note, we should be back Wednesday, 8:00 next week. Have an absolutely cracking week. Say goodbye, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Bye,
Thanks,
guys.
for the invitation. Yeah. Have
We'll
a nice
see you
one.
later.
Later,
Bye.
guys. Talk to me.
no.
Talk to me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah,
No,
don't
don't worry,
all the
man.
time.
Don't
He
worry.
does it all the
Talk
time.
to me if you want to get something. Just call me or something. I've got time. It's not late. Just call me. We're gonna talk about this your, apocalyptic, thoughts.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we'll definitely chat that one.
If you come,
Right,
I'm gonna bring some
Everyone
bottles.
stop talking so I can run the outro.
No.